Hello, welcome to week 3. This week we are looking at shadows and silhouettes and using them as a way of creating contour line drawings of your flower or plant. So if you struggled a bit with last week and the observational drawing, this should really help you. And if you like, you can use the same flower or plant that you used last week for this week's lesson. So let's make a start. So you're going to need some ink and something to apply the ink to the paper. I suggest using loose leaf sheets of paper this week because we're going to possibly use some of these drawings in the next lesson. This is the ink I'm using. It's Parker Quink ink, just in black. I've got some dried flowers and some plants here, and I'm just going to demonstrate quickly how you can use these to create a shadow drawing. So I'm going to open up my ink, and today you can use a brush if you like, but I've also got like a stick, like a wooden dowel that I'm going to use because I quite like the more experimental marks that creates on the paper, and also it's permanent, which is quite fun. Right, so I'm just going to start here by outlining the leaves and looking as well at the little shapes in between. You might want to hold your plant in one hand while you're drawing, or you could have it set up in a bottle or a vase. And obviously if you're not outside in the sunshine like me, you can use a lamp as a light source. And it's moving slightly, but that doesn't matter too much. Okay. So that's my first one, and then what I'm going to do next is take that away. I'm going to hold it over the top at a different angle to create a whole new load of shapes here. So it's becoming quite an abstract design. Of course, if this really isn't your thing, you can always use the contour lines or the shadow to help you get the line of your plant, and then you could turn it into a painting or drawing that is a bit more realistic. So here I am, just continuing to overlap the contour lines of these leaves, one on top of the other. And I'm going to use this dried flower now as well, so hopefully you can see that. This is quite interesting because it's got so many tiny stems and then these big sort of bunches at the top. Lots of crisscrossing marks. Okay, so that gives you some idea of how to get started. Then once you've got your drawing, you could add a bit of colour, add some other materials, and use this as a basis for an abstract piece of work. Or, like I said earlier, if you prefer to use this as a starting point for a more realistic piece, that is also fine. It's more about the concept of using shadow as a way of spotting the negative shapes. There's one there, and here in your drawing. Oops. And when it's windy, everything blows and it all moves around.